So, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Dynasty Scrolls. We actually have quite a lot to cover today. In terms of maybe not the content, but the progress surrounding the content. I may I may break up some of my individual player progress to a part three, which will be exploring the next stage of the Beast Realm. So I don't know if this will be like a mini strategy slash everyone laughs at how bad I do in the Beast Realm. But I figured it's not really a topic that's covered too much in terms of videos. At least I haven't really seen any of them. So I figured I'll just continue along and see what stages I do get stuck at and how I can progress. Um, for sure, I'm starting to see some potential glitches and hacks within the Beast Realm, but that will take further testing to determine whether or not it's a viable option. And hopefully they don't patch it if it turns out to be one, because it could be advantageous, I should say. In terms of the questionnaire over here, make sure that you're doing it. Make sure you're putting in as much feedback as that you can. Sorry for the development team. You can always put in suggestion that they can make me a content creator so that we can get some gift codes. I'd probably have to build like a random gift code generator thing or use one of the applications, but it'd be nice to do some collaboration with the team and potentially get some gift codes to give away every month or so. But yes, without further ado, thank you for all the new subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure to check out previous events and videos. I have been covering everything from potentially day one. So, day one of me on this Asian server, S10. Right, so daily deals. It appears that their corresponding challenge has been awakened. Hopefully, this is across most of the servers, but it definitely is a good thing. We do have the Rook, so Cyan the Rook, and this is a healer pet, the only healer pet in the game, and it's legendary. So I feel like this is like a no-brainer. Most people should be scrolling for this. We will be doing that in this video, so I'll try to keep it as short as possible, but chances are it might be a bit of a longer one. Uh, let's just cover what it does. So when your heroes total HP, so any of them drop below 50% for the first time, restores all your heroes' HP by 207% and heals the three heroes with the lowest HP. Basically gives them a dot over time for healing for 2 rounds. I believe it triggers once. Yeah, once per battle. So this is kind of like the oh shit. And if you don't run a healer or you don't have a healer combo, um, Rook kind of acts as that, but it can also act as an additional healing source. Just remember, it only happens once per battle. To get, I believe, 60, yep, you heard me, 60 copies of this legendary hero, you will need to summon some, you're going to have to summon some of these. And as you can see, I've got 74. You can also see that I've got 31.6k. Yep, 31,000 gold coins, and no, I didn't spend a dime to get them. I will be covering where I got those in the player progress video slash Beast Realm Part 3, so stay tuned for that. But we will be doing those tenfold draws. Of course, we will be going for Han Nation. To be fair, I don't really have too many other Han Nations that I need to upgrade on my team, but I do have quite a lot of reserves that I would like to boost up to 7-star. We do also have an additional thing that is relating to expedition. As you know, you can do a couple of expeditions per day. Getting the 24 might require some money, but I want to test this out in terms of can we bugger Monday to Saturday, so it's actually closed. We'll have to test out Jiang tomorrow. This little thing that I keep pressing, whether or not it counts towards that, if that makes sense. We can do these ones. Obviously, you can only really do 5 battles because it costs 10 fatigue. But they do restore over a couple of hours, so make sure that you jump in and do these. I generally do these every day anyway. It is worthwhile doing it simply for the resources that you do get. Every stage gets you some basic crystals, which you will be using. In terms of what's going on here, Chengdu has opened up its gates again for its weekly event. Essentially, you just need to come in here and smash it out. Uh, it won't take you very long. It's not going to take you very long. You can just skip it. Climb as high as you can. There's not particularly any strategy. It is purely based on power level. You may be able to sneak a little bit higher if you do it at the last couple of minutes. And if you do wish to get those 15, i.e., the additional two weapon tokens down there, you would need to you will basically need to purchase, 5 more. So I think we'll do that anyway. I will continue along. I'll do one more. Unfortunately, you can only like leapfrog to a certain point, unless of course you have enough power to challenge the top 10. So you kind of have to keep leapfrogging. Is it worth doing? Absolutely. The higher you get, the better your daily salary is. And your daily salary will essentially, most people reach lieutenant that spend like light spenders. Few of the whales will reach captain. All the whales will reach major and above. But as you can see, you get a daily salary. It is cool to get some of these merit points because you will be spending quite a lot of them in terms of the shop. So in the shop, you're going to be buying these and these, and you do need a fuck ton. So make sure you're doing it. So anyway, that's a nice additional little thing. Make sure you're grabbing out some of the daily recharges. I believe every day you get some additional free things as well. I should probably snag those ones out. I like the fact we got legendary weapons too, so yeah, that should be okay. I should be okay in terms of me making some progress. Everything else is kind of the same. We're basically doing these ones every day. I won't be doing the divine weapon. We discussed that already. I do buy my daily package here to get those lambs. Um, yeah, it's not too bad in terms of progress that way. An interesting thing to note, and I would like to make this, I guess, if we really want to talk about it, this would be the perfect opportunity to actually be able to finish off your rook. Because if you do 60 summons at 60 copies, so 60 summons of your faction will get you 60 shards of him or her or it. It's a bird, we're going to call it it. Um, so you need 40 more. And I feel like the devs know you need 40 more, so they actually gave you a God's blessing. This one's a guarantee, like 130 lamb steaks. Lots of it. You need so many ascension stones for the Quillian charms. Lots of juicy amounts of gold and weapon XP, or should I say, forging stones. But this one right here, I will be buying that at some point today because I feel like I'm in with a shot to get the rook. So yeah, it kind of makes sense for me because I do spend money. But $23 to get a guaranteed, well, almost guaranteed legendary pet is it's gonna be a thing. Let's just finish out the remainder of these and then we'll jump straight into the summoning. I feel like I've done enough to finish it out. Yep, I will do that. Mount Dungeon in the next next little bit of a loop. Oh yes, of course, I probably would be digress not to mention this. Make sure you're doing the City Siege, get those extra 80 wishing and 300 gems. So I definitely be filling that out later on behind the scenes. In terms of this, I hope to unlock this beast hunt today, but it all goes, it'll all be dependent on how successful I am with building the rest of my team up, and I'll cover exactly where I've made projects and what I've done in between. I think the last video I did, I was at about 120 million power. Now I'm 144. So we're climbing up, ladies and gentlemen. We're climbing up. I feel like by the end of the next video, I should be around 160, maybe 170. So we'll definitely be letting you guys in on how to make that progress at that stage. But let's go ahead and get 60 pulls of this. 60 pulls. We need to do 60 of you. So we are, of course, going to pull out the free one. Everyone should be doing this every day. I sometimes forget. Make sure you're doing your treasury free one every day. Make sure you're doing this one every day. But let's go into the factions themselves. So Warlord is definitely my faction. Um, I do have I do have 100 of those. Eh, who wants to see me do 100 of that? Who wants to do 100? Let's do 100 of those. Yeah, we're gonna do 100. Let's see if we actually get an epic. What's the drop rate on an epic of a basic summons? For every 50 hero souls bought. Yeah. Okay. Common heroes 15, epic is like 20%. I feel like that's wrong in terms of it says epic hero shards 20%. All right, let's see how much we get from 100. Let's not procrastinate any longer. I do actually need other nations as well in terms of copies. And of course, hero souls are quite nice to accumulate. I don't know if I've ever seen a full copy here. I really need lots of Zenji shards. She has an affinity with Dalchan, so it said something about 50. Let's see if we get one here. No, we just get lots and lots of shards. It's kind of odd that they don't give full heroes. I feel like we can safely say it doesn't give full heroes because that was 100. Lots of shards. That's cool. I wanted to get them out of the way anyway. But let's just jump over to Warlord this time. I do need Haltal, the healer, and I also need some. We'll see him if we get him. No, well, I mean, these ones are just rare. You're going to get a lot of rares. I feel like that's probably going to be it. I can use some more Gonzang and Dank Stash as well in terms of just copies. Um, I wonder if they'll give me any. Oh, yeah, how's Jean? I need him. He was suggested that I use in terms of raw DPS. That's pretty cool. He's actually one of my reserve or support characters. It sucks that they keep giving me UG shards because I can't build him anymore. It's kind of a waste, but not as much as a waste as you give me these rare heroes that I don't use. Uh, um, Dank Stash. There we go. We did get him. I know there are some guaranteed epic pulls. I think it's every 20 summons. They should give you one epic. But if my one epic is Dank Stash, I can't really complain. A lot of rare heroes going on. But that's pretty stock standard. A lot of a lot of rare heroes. I think I have enough to like 7-star some of these rare heroes. Ooh, no, fucking Yuji. I love you, but I don't need you anymore. Unless they like come through with another like breakthrough tier. I'll take lots of you. Yeah, Hoi Zhong. I'll take lots of you. I need to make you 7-star. I wouldn't mind another Dank Stash copy. I feel like that's it. I feel like that was the number that we needed to get to. Recruitment rebate. So we're going to clean all of these rooks out. Yeah, we're fully done. So that's 60. So in terms of how many do we need? Let's go into the beast. Let's go into the. Do we have a bag? A backpack. We have a backpack. 60. Hmm. So we need 40. How many could we get from the 30 that we got there? Because they're 10 each, which means I'd need 80 lambs in total. How many days has the festival got left? I feel like the festival has a couple of days left, or at least 2 days left. But if I needed to purchase it, if I purchased that, I would have potentially. I mean, equal value though. Sometimes it's not bad to have a look at what you get in terms of value. I mean, you get 30 stamina pills for the same price, so 23.99, and you get some gold. What do we get here? I get well, obviously I get five more, but I get silver. Whereas I kind of would be leaning a little bit towards getting the where is he? I'd almost be leaning more towards spending money in terms of getting the stamina pills because yeah, you can never have enough stamina pills. That is, I can 1,000% guarantee you that much. At least not in the very beginning of playing. You can never not have enough. Um, hmm. Food for thought. But if I buy that and I buy the other one, it's going to cost me $50 essentially to buy. Well, yeah, close to $50 to buy the shards that I would need to get the root. Um, that's something we might consider on the last day. I am leaning towards doing it though. Can I exchange? Can I buy it with gold by any chance? Because if I could buy it with gold, that would be my number one option at this point. No, just the Quillians and the Serpent Shard. Huh. All right. Well, that's just something that we can consider if you're in the same boat as I am. If you've done your 60 draws and you're looking to buy that, you will need to spend a little bit of money in order to get the copy. So for me, it's about $50 for most people in America, maybe 30 to $40. Not bad considering they were trying to sell me a full copy for like $150 last time. I feel like they were trying to sell me a full copy of him. It's like $150 or something. So that's a lot cheaper when you think about it in terms of spending money. I may go down that path. But anyway, I feel like that's pretty much covered the event in that entirety. Make sure you're doing your expedition overlord map, and I will definitely be catching you in another one at some point with some player progress. And if I decide to buy out those packages, I'll probably be doing it today, and I'll just make the legendary bird. But you will see it when when you see it in the next video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.